So today we start our 4-day trek on the Inca Trail to get to Machu Picchu. So it was an early start today. We left our hotel at about 5:30. It's about 8 o'clock now, and we stopped by this little town here to grab some breakfast. I think we've got about another 40 kilometers to go into the mountains, and then we go through a check-in process with our passports and then get on the trail. Once we get on the trail, we've got about a 6 to 7 hour hike tonight before we set up our first camp. So looking forward to getting the rest of the bus ride done, van ride done, and getting on the trail. Alright, so here we've arrived at the start of the trek. We're just unloading gear and reorganizing gear, and we'll go through the passport checkpoint in a minute and get on our way. Okay, so after about 6 hours of hiking, we finally arrived at camp.
Captain Cheka.
Say that again?
Captain Cheka.
Yep, what she said. Probably made about 800 feet of elevation, started at about 9,200 feet and ended up at 10,000 feet. So not too bad. It was a good first day. We are changed into clean clothes and waiting for dinner. And then probably early to bed. Tomorrow is going to be the killer day, the worst day of the trip, where we go over Dead Woman's Pass. So that'll be a hard day where we'll need lots of sleep and lots of rest. So looking forward to tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, we were on day 2. Our Inca Trail hike. Today is the hardest day, is what they tell us. We're starting at about 10,000 feet, and we'll go over Dead Woman's Pass. That's a little over 14,000 feet. So 5 hours of hiking up, and then 2 hours of hiking down after the pass to get to our camp. So lots of elevation gain today, and just gonna take it easy, step by step.
Awesome. Hope I'm survived.
incredibly hard work, but whoa, check out the views. So here we are taking a break at Ayapata, which is about a little over 2 hours of hiking since we left camp. 1,500 feet vertical rise, so lots and lots of climbing. Super tired so far, starting to get out of breath, but taking a longer break here with this amazing view. They've passed out some coca leaves that you roll up and kind of chew on a little bit in your mouth. It gives you a little bit of energy and helps you cope with the altitude. So about halfway done until we get to Dead Woman's Pass, and then another couple hours downhill. So we're probably, I don't know, a quarter of a third of the way so far.
I can't even catch my breath. This is too high.
So when people think about the Inca Trail and Machu Picchu, they think about all of the ruins and the trail and the beautiful scenery. But one of the things they may not always mention is the food. So we eat like kings on this trip. We have a whole staff that travels with us that cooks amazing food. So yesterday we had trout with tomato sauce, and last night we had chicken with wine
Stew.
sauce, chicken stew, and then today for lunch we had
Lomo potato. Lomo potato. It's like a beef stew.
like beef
with
stew with
and
potatoes and vegetables. Super, super good, and keeps us going on the trail and makes us look forward to the next meal. So close to 4,100 meters, and really feeling the altitude. It's definitely hard to breathe. But another 150 meters or so of elevation, and then we're at Dead Woman's Pass. It's actually right up there behind me is where we're headed. So that's the pass. Yeah, looking forward to finishing our epic climb of the day. So the saddle, the top where we're headed is right up over my shoulder there. You can see it through the sun. We're over 14,000 feet. Man, it is hard to catch your breath. But almost there, step by step.
Yeah, I was doing the same.
Okay, so we made it to Dead Woman's Pass. It was tough, but glad to be here. The views are simply amazing. You've got Mount Veronica in the background there, and 180 is another mountain range with the clouds rolling in. Just beautiful. It's truly beautiful. Alright, so we made it over Dead Woman's Pass, just went over the pass, and now we are starting our hike down to camp. I think it's a 2-hour hike or so, but they tell us it is all downhill, which is welcome news. But just a gorgeous setting right here with the mountains and the clouds and the Inca Trail path, just absolutely stunning. Hi, Dream Girl. Alright, so today is day 3 of our Inca Trail hike. Today they say is going to be the longest day, but not as hard as yesterday, but long hike. We're packing our headlamps just in case we get into camp after dark. That's how long it might be. But today is also the day where we're going to see a couple of archaeological sites, so really looking forward to that to break up the day a bit. So waiting to have breakfast and then we'll get on the trail. The porters are already taking down our tents, but waking up to a beautiful sunrise with the mountains behind me there, so really can't complain much. So here we're at our first archaeological site, or Inca ruin. This was both a temple to the moon and also a resting place for the chasquis. The chasquis carried quipus, which were messages from Cusco to Machu Picchu. So this was a resting place for them. And so the chasquis would run 40 kilometers between resting places to get to Machu Picchu and carry messages throughout the Incan kingdom. So pretty cool site, really cool views. Back over my shoulder you can see where we were camping last night. So we've been hiking for, I don't know, hour and a half or so to get here.
Still out of breath. Mwah.
So we're at the top of the pass for today. I forget the name of the pass. But the highest point for the hike today, we have these beautiful views of the mountains behind me. The guides just did a Andean ceremony for the coca leaf. The coca leaf is super important to the Andean people, and so they use it to pray to the sky, to the earth, and to the ground, to the under the earth. And so they connect those 3 elements in this Andean ceremony with the coca leaf. Super cool. We all got to do it and leave our prayer on the mountain, and now we head down.
It's a tunnel, a secret tunnel.
A secret tunnel, oh yeah.
I'll just get smoke.
Huaycapamarca, which is a temple to the water. So there's a natural spring up behind me, and then these wells kind of capture the water as it goes down. And then the structure up behind me is for astronomical significance. And really the terraces are not for agriculture, they're just to prevent erosion from the astronomical site. Alright, so we have made it to our third camp, very late. We had to use our headlamps to get here. Luann hurt her knee really bad, but she was a trooper to make it to camp. She was a big trooper. Made it a lot of the way in the dark with a very, very badly hurt knee, so she is definitely Superwoman. But we've made it to camp, and we're going to set up our bed, get her knee taken care of, and then figure out food and probably head to bed. So not sure what tomorrow holds at this point, but we'll see when we wake up. So here we are on the last day of the trek, day 4. Woke up at 3:30 and packed up, and now we are sitting in line before the checkpoint to the sun gate into Machu Picchu. We had bagged breakfasts, so we kind of had a picnic sitting here waiting. But yeah, so now just waiting for the checkpoint to open and get to the sun gate to get our first glimpse of Machu Picchu.
Sounds good.
Alright, so we made it to the sun gate, and this is where you are supposed to be able to see Machu Picchu, which is behind me, which you can see it is all fogged in. So no view of Machu Picchu, but we have made it up to the sun gate. So now we hike down to Machu Picchu. So a little more hiking. So we are still hiking down to the actual Machu Picchu site, but on the trail down, there was a break in the clouds for about 10 minutes.
Or less.
10 minutes or less, and like you could totally see the ruins and the mountain behind Machu Picchu. It was super, super gorgeous, but as soon as it cleared up, it fogged back in again, and so now we're just still making our way back down. And hopefully we'll be able to see it clearer once we get to a little bit lower elevation. Alright, so we are here at Machu Picchu. We finally made it, walked through the clouds and the rain, and we made it here. Really spectacular, but we were talking on the trail, and I think what makes it most spectacular is doing the 4-day hike. you really get a feeling for where these people lived, where the Inca lived,
The
and what
culture
the
aspect.
culture, what their civilization was like, and really what their home was. And it is just incredible. It's just the journey to get here was epic, and then being here is epic as well, but combining the two is just fantastic. Absolutely amazing.
Love you.
Love you too.